I'm actually going to talk in this video, I think, but please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to do this 3/4 cut crease look. I'm going to start off by using the Purely's moisturizer. I'm not sure if that's how to pronounce it. I got it free from Sephora, but I'm going to put that all over my face and rub it in. Next, I'm going to use the Clinique Pep Star Eye Cream for under eye circles. It helps with like the bags underneath your eyes. I like it. It seems to work really well. Next, I'm going to go with the Benefit Pore Professional. It helps with minimizing pores and it helps your makeup stay on longer. Ignore the breakout on my face. I'm blaming that on midterms last week. And I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Shell Ivory and dot that all over your face. I'm going to use a Real Techniques Beauty Sponge to blend all of that out. Then I go in with more of that foundation because I didn't think it had good enough coverage, but I like this foundation because it has such a buildable coverage. You can go with light or full coverage. Next, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape in shade Light, and this is probably the best concealer I've ever used, along with the Naked concealer. And I'm going to dot that under my eyes and put it on my eyelids, so I use it as a primer and anywhere else that you would highlight your face and for covering those breakouts. Again, going with the Real Techniques Beauty Blender and blending that out. Next, using the RCMA No Color Powder. I use it in a different container just because the one it comes in is really annoying to use, and you're going to put that everywhere you just put the concealer. This helps prevent creasing. Next, I'm going to use this fluffy Morphe brush to wipe all of that off. It doesn't say what one it is, I just bought it in a set off their website. Next, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder in Neutral Beige. Mine's broken because it was the only one they had in the store. Using that same Morphe brush and using tapping motions going all over my face. Next, I'm using the Avon Blush Brush, but I want to use it for contouring, and I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade Light palette. I'm using all of those bottom colors, mix them together, and going to contour my face. Next, using the Morphe M512 to contour my nose. Now using that same Morphe brush, I have two of them, going into the top two shades from the left and putting that on all the high points of my face, like under my eyes, on my chin, nose, forehead, and under my contour. Then you're going to blend all of that out. I know it looks really harsh on camera. It's not that harsh in person, I promise. Next, I'm going with the e.l.f. blush palette in shade Light and using a brush, I don't know what it is, doesn't say, and using all the colors except for the top right shade. Next, using the Physicians Formula highlighter with a Morphe M528 brush and putting that on all the high points of my face, like my cheekbones, my nose, my chin, and my forehead. Next, I'm going with the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in shade Crown My Canopy. This is more of a gold highlighter, and I'm going to go over all the spots I just did. Then I go back in with that Physicians Formula highlighter with the lightest shade and putting that over it because I realized I wasn't tan enough to use that gold shade still. And I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera. Going with the Tartelette In Bloom palette. It smells like chocolate, it smells so good. And using a Morphe M502 brush and going into the shade Sweetheart and putting that all over the top of my lid to make blending easier later. Now I'm going to use this Crease brush from Sephora. It's a little bit fluffier than the one I was just using, and take the shade Rebel and put that a little bit closer to the crease. But try not to get it on your eyelid because you're just going to wipe it off later anyways. Going back in with that Morphe brush and making sure that it's all blended out. You don't want any harsh lines. Now I'm going to use this Mary Kay eye crease brush. It's really, really precise, and I'm going to focus that mostly on the outer corner and to darken the crease, and I'm using shade Leader. Again, going back in with that Morphe brush, it is the easiest brush to blend ever. I love it. Taking the Tarte Shape Tape again and the Avon Cream Eyeshadow brush, I'm going to put a little bit on the back of your hand and use that to define your crease. And you're going to do this really slow and very precise and do it about 3/4 of your eyelid. That's why it's called a 3/4 cut crease instead of a full cut crease. Next, I'm taking the e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow brush and I'm going to spray my Hard Candy setting spray all over it to make it more of a foiled eyeshadow, and I'm taking the shade Funny Girl and I'm going to pat that all over my eyelid. Next, I'm going to take this dense little e.l.f. brush. It doesn't say what kind of brush it is, but I'm going to put that in the outer corner of my eye in a V shape using the shade Leader to darken that outer corner. Next, I'm going to use the Morphe M515 brush. It's a very little brush, and I'm going to take the shade Leader and put that under my eye just about 3/4 of the way in to darken your under eye. Next, I'm going to take this e.l.f. blending eye brush. It looks just like the other one, but it's a little bit fluffier. I'm going to take the shade Sweetheart and Rebel and put that underneath my eye. Next, I'm taking the e.l.f. concealer brush and the Physicians Formula highlighter and highlighting my brow bone. Now taking that same brush and that same highlighter, I'm going to highlight my inner corners. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes. Now I'm going to use the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced and coat my top lashes. I don't like using the Better Than Sex on my bottom lashes. The brush is too big, so I use this Sephora Outrageous Curl, which is a lot smaller, for my bottom eyelashes. For lipstick, I'm going to use Jeffree Star's liquid lipstick in the shade Designer Blood. Now I'm going to use my Hard Candy setting spray and set my makeup. And this is the final look. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let me know if you want me to make more videos or anything else you'd want to see. Thank you.